So my name is Jessica Leboeuf, and I'm the publicist for Quidam, and then today we are rehearsing on stage. So all of the group members are rehearsing here inside the Verizon Center. It's the very first time that we play here. We're very excited. We're going to have a big crowd tonight, and everybody's getting ready and making sure that everything is perfect for the shows coming this weekend. So we're here for 8 performances only at the Verizon Center.
So this is not your normal place to come whenever Cirque du Soleil comes to the Washington D.C. area, or usually at National Harbor. So what's different about doing it in the Verizon Center versus under your smaller big top?
Well, for us it's a great way. Quidam is an older production. Quidam's about 15 years old. It's traveled the world. It was seen by over 12 million people on 5 different continents, and it has played under the big top here in D.C. But it's still a beautiful production. It still has lots to say to the crowd. It's still very relevant and fresh and young. So we want to present it again. So what we can do is either come to larger metropolis like Washington, who are really used to Cirque du Soleil, and bring it for a limited engagement under the roof of the Verizon Center, or it also allows us to go and play in smaller markets. We're now playing in a few markets in Virginia, so we're bringing it to their backyards, as whereas usually they would have to drive hours to come to DC, as an example. So for us, it's to bring it back to lovely cities that really like the show, and also to discover new audience members.
So behind you, what exactly are they doing behind you? This is called
the Diablo. It's actually a really old Chinese circus tradition. So the Diablo is kind of a Chinese yo-yo that the girls balance and rotate on a string, and they actually toss it and catch it, and they do some acrobatic figures while doing that.
Can you tell us about some of the other things we'll see in the show other than the Diablo?
Yes, we have 10 beautiful different acts. We have some fantastic aerials, also some really strong ground group acts, like we saw some skipping. Actually, not your usual after-school skipping. We take it to a different level, definitely. But we have an aerial hoop. We have also the aerial contortion in silk, which is it's a crowd pleaser. Also, we have the bunking, which is my favorite. It's also the ending of the show, so it's a beautiful act where the whole bunking crew, about 15 people on stage, will propel each other in the air, do somersaults, catch each other, and do some pyramids and all sorts of crazy, amazing things that really require lots of strength, balance, and teamwork.
So what we've noticed from watching rehearsal today is that it's not always 100% perfect. Sometimes they do miss their jumps or their marks. Are you a little bit nervous?
No, you know what? That's exactly why we have the rehearsals, because they were off for 2 days, enjoying the sights in DC, going to this memorial, this museum, and enjoying the food. So now they might be a little rusty, and that's why we do the whole day of training today to make sure that it's top-notch for tonight. And as you saw, they missed it once, and then they did it again, and it was perfect.
Part of what keeps the audience on edge, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Sometimes the beauty of it is that even if they mess up in the show, they either do it again, or they make it seem like it was planned, or they make it seem something great. So it's also a little lesson for us to learn that, even if it's not perfect, we can always fix it.